So what kind of haircut did you want to do then? Did you want to do like what we did last time?
Yeah. So I want to just not too high, not too low, so like a medium fade all around, and then like kind of like a soft drop in the back. I'll leave this for now.
Okay. So and then the top, we're trimming the top?
I kind of like leaving that for last just to see how it looks, but like I haven't minded the top.
Okay, so you want to leave it, and then after you do the fade, so the lineup, you know, we'll trim it up a little, but you don't want it perfect.
Nah, I like keeping the lineup like as natural.
Yeah,
like looking at, I don't like it all like to a T, you know?
Yeah, and then the top, so after I do the fade,
Yeah.
we'll come back in and trim the top,
Yeah,
so you can see if you like it or not.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Simple, man.
Gotta wet the hair real quick.
Super wet.
Grab you a few clips, put them out. So we're gonna part it right about here where the head starts to curve in. So you can keep some bulk for this long hair. Same thing on the other side. Comb this down. After we part out that area, we're gonna part the back. So we're gonna come here and do a U shape. Boom. Now that the top is separated from the sides and back, it's ready to cut. So after that step, I'm gonna grab the foreguard. It's gonna help me keep some bulk. You wanna make sure when you're coming up, you go off the head so you can keep some of that weight. Same with the back. Right about here, you wanna go off the head. Keep some of that weight. You don't wanna waste too much time doing this because you're gonna go back over it. Just wanna debulk it so you can see your guidelines. All right, next step, grab your trimmers and we're gonna set the guide. Like you said before, he wants to do a medium fade with the slight drop. So I'm gonna come in, set a guide right about there. You wanna kinda match it with the eyebrows. So when you go to the other side, you know exactly where to match it. Then when I come to the back, I'm gonna dip it. Then I should move this bulk. Well.
Fit so it matches both sides. Boom, perfect. Then make sure you don't.
Grab you some shavers. When you're taking the shavers to the head, make sure you don't go up too close to that ball line so you don't leave another line kind of flicking out. You don't want to make it harder on yourself. So I got a one guard. I'm gonna go about the comb width. Make sure it's even and clean throughout the whole head. And when I'm coming up, I want to make sure I flick so I don't leave such a hard line. Now I'm gonna come in, no guard, clipper open. All right, now for this step, I'm gonna go halfway. And it's important to have clean guidelines. Now what I like to do here, to keep some bulk, I'm gonna clipper over comb this weight into the one. So I'm gonna come in, pick up. Make sure you angle the comb. So instead of me going in with a 3 guard and a 2 guard to fade it in, this is just a quicker way. I'll still probably go in with the 2 guard just to make sure the 1.5 blends in nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with 1.5 guard open, then I'm gonna flick out. You see it's already blending in. Close it. Now I like to do the lineup before I do the rest of the fade, so come in with my trimmers. He has a pretty nice natural line, so I'm not gonna push it back much. Just make sure it looks sharp. Now this technique, I call it meeting in the middle. So after I took out this line, I'm gonna take out the bottom line, so technically it meets in the middle. If I was to do a low fade on him, I would fade down until this line is the last one left, and then I would take that out just to keep it a lot lower, but so we're doing a medium drop fade. This technique works fine. So clipper is closed. I'll tap it. Slowly bringing that line up. I like to work in sections. Open. Open all the way just to touch up some areas. Alright, now this section. Open. Alright, next step. Back to my one guard. This time, I'm going to start with it closed instead of open when I added that line in. So let's go to close. Clean your canvas. Kind of flicking at that line. You don't want to go into it. Then you leave another line. So I'm kind of flicking when I come out. Open. Kind of hovering over so you can blend it into that 1.5. Now that line is almost gone, I'm gonna come in with my half guard open with the corner of the blade and just flicking it out little by little. This will bring the fade together nicely. Close it. Close all the way. And usually at the very end of the cut, after it's styled, I like to come in and detail the fade, so I don't actually spend too much time on this area. Now there is a bit of a weight line right here, so what I'm gonna do is grab you a comb, some thinning shears. We're gonna hit them. So now we're gonna do the lineup. Whatever I did on one side, you gotta do on the other side, all right? It's pretty simple. So for the lineup, what I'm gonna do is comb everything down, and I'm gonna start in the middle and work my way out to each corner. All right, we're gonna do the straight razor. This will make it look a lot sharper and nicer. So now we're gonna do the top. We're gonna blend this area to the back, but we're not gonna touch the rest of it. We're gonna wet the hair, come around back, carry some scissors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna part it right down the middle in your head back. Then you comb it one side, and then you find right where the head parts, right where the hair, the comb tends to meet. Split that, comb this back. Same with the other side. Now this is all the back. So what you're gonna do, part, comb, part this way, comb this out the way. Now you got a section right in the middle. You're gonna grab it, you're gonna pull straight out from where it grows. All this piece needs to be cut. Grab you another section. As you can tell, I have a little bit of that guide. Grab another one. Grab it, pull straight out. You want it to be kind of curly, right?
Yeah, a little.
Kind of curly, but like flowing back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use American Crew forming cream for curls and wavy hair. Got the medium hold, medium shine. Add it to the hair. Whenever you add this product, I like to have the hair just a little bit damp. Get it down to the roots. And then grab you a comb like this. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like a detangler comb. Something that has like wide tooth. This gives you that flowy look to the hair. Comb it in. Grab your diffuser. The diffuser is gonna bring out the curls. Medium or low heat, low air. You're gonna scrunch it. Kind of hover over it.